Are your books ready? I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen? Is it open now?
Yes, yes.
What can you see?
Uh, we have lived in this condo for 10 months
Oh,
in Cameroon.
okay. Last last week, yeah, we didn't learn last week Wednesday, right? Last week, we learned in Unit 4 about infinitive 2. We'll review for a while. 2. Um, 2 plus present form of the verb, right? Like, I want to eat, I want to sleep. And then, um, it can also be used in telling a sentence, to start in a sentence. Example, to help your friend is kind, or it can be put in the middle. It is kind to help your friend, like that. And then to, when we use to plus infinitive, it's formal. And we can also use gerund. Gerund, remember, start ends with ing. So to help, we use infinitive to. And then for the gerund, we will put ing with the verb. What is the verb in to help? The verb is help, right? And we put
Yes,
ing. It will now become a gerund. So we can say, helping,
helping.
helping your friends is kind. That is gerund. Helping your friends is kind. Now, if you use infinitive, it can be, to help your friend is kind. That was about infinitive. Now, in Unit 5, we are going to learn to use present perfect tense. Now, what is a present perfect tense? Now, in your book, it says here, we use the present perfect tense of verbs if we want to talk about the things that start to happen in the past up to now. It is still happening now. Okay? Again, we use present perfect tense of the verb to tell about something that happened in the past and up to now. Still, it is going on. Okay? Example, we have lived in this condo for 10 months. So it means you started to live here. Example, when? Now is July. June, let's go back first. June, March, May, April. Oh, no. June, May, April, March, February. Start example August last year. You start to live in that condo August last year until now. You are still living in that condo. So we can say we have lived in this condo for 10 months. So started to live August, up to now still living in the condo. So the action happened in the past, and up to now still you are living. Okay? So it is present perfect. We use have, plus past tense. Have plus past tense. Okay, another example. This second sample, this is not present perfect but simple past. Simple past tense. Came. We came to the condo 10 months ago, and we still live in the condo now. In this sentence, this is past tense. Simple past tense. Simple of come become past tense of come is came. So we use only simple past. So we came to the condo 10 months ago. But for the present perfect, we use have plus past tense. We have lived in this condo for 10 months. There is It is different, right? Not the same. Now, this one, another example. We moved to Bangkok last year. When we say we moved to Bangkok last year, action finished last year, right? You moved to Bangkok last year. Action finished. It is past, simple past tense. But present perfect is different. You did the action in the past and continue now. Up to now, you are doing the action. The action is still happening now. But simple past, action happened and finished in the past. But present perfect, action happened in the past up to now. Okay? Do you get it? Okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
Now, to make the present perfect, so that we can use present perfect, we have to use have for the subject plural and I and you. You have to use have. And has for singular plus past participle. Again, to use present perfect, you have to use have for the subject I and plural and you. Or singular, we have to use has plus past participle. That is how to use present perfect. That is the present perfect verbs there. Have, has plus past participle. Okay. For regular verbs, the past participle is the same as the past simple verb. Now, example, this one. Let's compare. In the first column, let's read sentence first. First sentence, Tira, can you read? What does it say? First sentence. We have
In we have played basketball for 2 hours.
Okay, now in this sentence, we use have. Why have? Because the subject is plural we. We have and then past tense. We have played basketball for 2 hours. So it means you were playing starting 2 hours ago up to now. Up to now, still playing. Okay? That is present perfect. You play last 2 hours ago up to now, still playing. So present perfect. We have played basketball for 2 hours. But the next column, next sentence, this is simple past, not present perfect. Simple past. So there is no have. Only past tense. So no have here. Only we played basketball last weekend. So it means action finished last weekend. Finish already happened. Played basketball when? Last weekend. So action finished already last weekend. That is simple past. But present perfect, you played basketball starting 2 hours ago up to now. Still, action is happening. You are still doing the action. That's why we have to put have. We have played. So, we are still playing now. Still playing now. Present perfect. But simple past, we are not playing now. Action happened last weekend. So, not the same. Do you get it? You understand?
Yes, yes.
Present perfect, action happened, and up to now, still you are doing the action.
In the past, yeah, sure.
Past up to now. But simple
Okay.
past, action finish in the past. Okay?
Okay.
Ah, and we have to use have for single have for the pronoun I and you, and then plural you and I, you have to use have. For singular, we use has and then plus past participle. Okay, another example. This one. Panisara, are you there? Please read the next sentence. She has, listen, she has, please read.
She has worked her
Since,
side
since,
since
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 2000. Since 2000. Again, she
Work
has worked here
She has worked here
since
since
2016.
2016.
Thank you, Panisara. Okay, so this one, the subject now is singular. So that's why we have to use has. Above, subject is plural, so have. We is plural, so we have. But this time, singular, so she has. Plus past participle worked. She has worked here since 2016. So this is present perfect because she worked starting 2016 up to now. Up to now, still working. So example, Teacher Lynn, I came to Thailand last 2016. Simple past. I use only came, right? I came to Thailand last 2016. So action finished. But if I want to use present perfect, I will use have and then been, or work also work. So I will say, I have worked in Thailand since 2016. So it means I started to work in Thailand 2016 up to now. Okay? Until now, I work. So that is present perfect. But if I use past tense only, I will say only, I work in Thailand last 2016. But now, no more. So that is simple past. Only action already happened in the past. Now, finish. No more. But present perfect, start to work in 2016 up to now. Okay? This one. She has worked here since 2016. So it means she still works here now. And past, she worked there in 2006. Worked. Past tense. It means she does not work here now. So not the same. Okay? Now for more understanding, I want you to watch this one for a while. Where is the play? Can you hear any sound or not? Cannot?
No, this
I will be the one to speak for a while. I will just adjust the volume because it's too loud for me, but you cannot hear for a while. Okay, this is an explanation about more explanation on how to use past perfect. Okay? This one, past simple, it says, I bought a car yesterday. So there is a specific time when the car was bought yesterday. So it means action in buying already finished yesterday. Past simple. The action already happened. I bought a car yesterday. So no specific, there is specific time. Action happened yesterday. So it's simple past. But for the present perfect, I have bought a car. I have bought a car. I plus have. No specific time when. When the car was bought, there's no specific time. So I have bought a car. It's present perfect. You bought a car and up to now you still have the car. Okay, next sample. Another past simple sample. Jack was married for 10 years. Jack has been married for 10 years. He is not married now. He is divorced. He is married now. Look at him. Is he happy? Can you look at the face of Jack in present perfect? Look at his face.
Yes.
So tired and not happy, but simple, past simple, already happened, finish action, happy. So the sentence is Jack was married. Do you understand what is married? Marry, have a wife,
Yeah.
get a wife.
Yeah.
Okay,
Marry with
got,
wife.
got a wife. Okay, so here in past simple, Jack was married for 10 years. It means he was married. He had a wife for how long? 10 years. So it means he was married 10 years ago, for 10 years. But it means he is not married now because already divorced. Wife already separate with him. So past simple. Action already happened. But for the present perfect, there is has plus been. Jack has been married for 10 years. This present perfect sentence means he is married up to now. He is married now. Still, he is married now. Jack has been married for 10 years. So, been. So it means he was married up to now, until now, still has a wife. Okay? See the difference? Simple past, action already happened. But for the present perfect, action happened until now. Okay, another example. My great great grandmother went to England 3 times. My sister has gone to England 3 times. Let's see the difference. Again, my great great grandmother went, so simple past, went to England 3 times. It means that grandmother, when she was alive, she went to England for 3 times. But grandmother is dead now. She is not alive now. Action finished. It just tells us that when she was alive, she went to England for 3 times. But action happened already and she is not alive now, already dead. But for the other sentence, we use has because subject is singular, sister plus has, and then past participle gone. Go, went, gone. Went is past tense and gone is past participle. So it says here, my sister has gone to England 3 times. So it means sister is alive now. She is alive now, not yet dead. She is still alive. She has gone. She has been to England 3 times. But sister is still alive now. Present perfect. Another one, past simple. Okay. One more example. I broke my camera last year. I have broken my camera this year. Let's see. Past tense here, the past simple is broke. Action is finished. Action happened. And when the camera broke? Last year. Last year, it means time is finished. Already happened last year. So this one is past simple. Past tense broke, action is finished. And last year, time also is finished. So everything is finished. So it's past simple. I broke my camera last year. But let's see to the present perfect. Present perfect, we use past participle. Have plus past participle. Yes, action is finished. I have broken my camera this year. But time is not finished. Because this year, time is not finished. The other one, I broke my camera last year, time is finished. Last year, broke the camera. But in present perfect, time action is finished, have broken, but the time is not finished yet because this year. Okay? So, that is the comparison of past simple and present perfect. Okay, so again, in past tense, past simple, action happened already. Action was completed. But for the past participle, what happened to the past participle? Action happened but continue until now. Still it's happening. So that is the difference between present, past simple and present perfect. Okay? Do you get it? Do you understand? Okay? So let's see. And again, we have to use have or has. Have, has plus past participle to make present perfect. Now, there is another word we use for present perfect. Okay, we use for. For. Note, you see in the note. For, F-O-R. We use for and since with the present perfect when we want to say how long something has happened. How long. We use the word for and since if we want to say how long something has happened. So example, we have lived in this condo for 10 months. So it is for, we use for to tell a period of time. How long? What is the period? How long? How long they have lived in this condo? For 10 months. So it is telling us how long. So we use for. How about since? Teacher, how are we going to use since? Now, sample. She has worked here since 2016. Now, we use since to tell when the action start. When did the action start? A moment of time. Example, 1 year ago, about 2 months ago, 1 week ago, 3 days ago, or 1 hour ago. So we use since to tell when the action happened. When the action start, we use since. We use for to tell how long. How long action happened. Example, Teacher Lin has lived in Thailand, or I have lived here in Thailand for 5 years. So how long? How long now I am in Thailand, have lived in Thailand? 5 years. Now, I want to say when did I start to live here? So I will use since. I have lived in Thailand. I have lived here since 2016. So it means I start to live here 2016. When I want to say when did I start to live here or work here, I have to use since. But if I want to say how long that I have been working here, I will use for. And then I will tell how many years. I have lived here for 5 years. I have lived here since 2016. Okay? Do you get it? We use for to tell how long, period of time, how long. And we use since to tell the start, when action starts. Okay, students? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, Panisara, Kawinta, Noraira, everybody. Understand? We use for to tell how long. For 10 years, for 1 hour, for 1 month, for 1 week. How long? But if you tell about start, when the action start, we use since. Since last year, since last week, since yesterday, since 1 hour ago, like that. Now, let's try practice. Okay, turn your book on page 26. Again, turn your book, grammar book on page 26. Let's see if we can understand and answer this practice. Okay, we have to choose the correct word, whether it's present perfect or simple past. Number 1. Kawinta, can you try to read number 1 sentence? This is a sample, but I just want you to read number 1. Please read, Kawinta. We,
We tell kids.
Uy, we talked. We talked.
We talk, have talking
Oh, no,
on
no
the
ing. Not talking, no ing, have talked. Again. We talked, have talked. Ready, go.
we talk, have talked on the phone yesterday.
Thank you. So, we talked, have talked on the phone yesterday. Now, in this sentence, is this present perfect or simple past? Hello? Anybody?
Simple past chưa? Simple
Yes, very good. It's simple past because
yesterday chưa?
yesterday. So we have to use simple past. We talked on the phone yesterday. So talk, action happened yesterday, finished already. So we need simple past talked, not the present perfect. Okay, number 2. Let me, Natanisha, can you read sentence number 2?
He has studied French in 2014.
Okay. So your answer is has studied. You chose already has studied. She has studied French in
Yes.
2014. So what do we need here? Present perfect or simple past?
Simple past chưa?
Hmm?
Wait, wait.
She has
Wait.
she has
Wait.
studied French in 2014.
Has studied chưa?
We use has studied. Present perfect. It means in 2014, she studied and up to now. She has studied French in 2014. Okay. Oh, number 3. Let me see. Karima, are you there? Can you read number 3 sentence? Karima, are you there? Maybe. Okay. Look at them. Ready, go.
Look at them. They have played chess for 3 hours.
Okay, thank you. In this sentence, let's read again. Look at them. They have played chess for 3 hours. Oh, we can see there is 3 hours and there is 3 hours. So it means action is finished or action happening until now. Huh? What do you think? Is the action finished or they are doing the action 3 hours up to now? Ah, Patarashay. Patarashay?
Teacher,
Yes. What do you think? Is
I don't hear teacher. What you say teacher?
I said, is this a simple past? Is the sentence telling us that action happened already or they played just for 3 hours? It tells us what? Played 3 hours ago up to now, still doing action or finished playing already?
Why I don't hear?
Huh? How about other students? Can you hear me?
I can hear.
Oh, what happened? Okay.
Wait teacher, wait.
For a while, I'll call another student first. Uh-huh.
I will leave and I will come again.
Who is that? Patarashai?
Yeah, it's parasite.
Ah, okay. Ah, again.
Oh,
Look at them. They have played chess for 3 hours. What is this sentence? Is this telling us action that happened or until now still playing?
I think it's finished.
Huh? Read properly. Panisara, what do you think? Action happened already or until now playing? Huh? Chess. Played chess for 3 hours. Yes, you, Panisara. Action happened already or up to now playing? There is four. Oh, I remember I told you a while ago. We use present perfect for to tell how long they play. And since, if we want to know when the start action. Ah. But this one, look at them. They have played chess for 3 hours. So it means they were playing 3 hours ago up to now. So tira, this is present perfect. We have to use have played. They have played chess for 3 hours. There is 3 hours. So it means they played 3 hours. They played chess for 3 hours now. Up to now, still playing. Because we can see the word for and then 3 hours. Okay. That is present perfect. We use have played. Okay? Number 4. Yasmin, are you there? Yasmin? Um, Not there. How about Nachami? Are you there, Nachami? Uy, not answering. Shy? Atinuch, are you there, Atinuch?
sure.
Yes. Can you read sentence number 4?
Yes, I have life,
Live, live,
life,
lived.
live, live, sign,
Since,
April,
since, since. Again,
April.
again. I have lived here since
I have,
April.
I have lived here since April.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, now in this sentence, I have lived here since April. Oh, there is the word since. What is this? Do we need to use simple past lived or present perfect have lived? Who can answer? Patarashai, can you hear me now?
Teacher, yes.
Oh, very good. So what is the answer number 4? I have lived or lived here since April.
I have lived, teacher,
Okay.
here
Why?
since April.
Why you chose answer have lived? Because
Because have the scene, teacher, scene is present perfect.
very good, Patarashai. Okay, so number 4, you have to use present perfect have lived because of the word this one since. Start when? Starting living when? April. So it means since April, start in April up to now, live here. So that's why it's present perfect. So we need present perfect. So the answer is have lived. Okay, very good. I have lived here since April. Okay, number 5. Arnis, can you read sentence number 5? Arnis, are you there? Arnis. Oh, maybe Arnis is somewhere. Oh, Zirin, can you read number 5? Zirin. Are you there, Zirin? Can you hear me? Not responding. Oh, Arisara. Arisara, can you read? Oh, also not there. Norin, how about Norin? Can you hear me, Norin?
Yes.
Okay, please read sentence number 5.
He
Enjoyed.
enjoyed the party last Friday.
What's your answer? He enjoyed. He has enjoyed the party last Friday. What is your answer?
Enjoy.
Enjoyed. Why? Past tense. Why enjoyed? Because
He has
because a party happened. When did the party happen? Last
last Friday.
Very good. Okay. The party happened last Friday. So party already finished. Action already finished last Friday. So it's simple past. So our answer is he enjoyed. He enjoyed this one. He enjoyed the party last Friday. Simple past because action already happened. Oh, number 6. Nishanan, I miss you. Long time no see, Nishanan. Are you there? Can you read sentence number 6?
You have you have helped
Helped. Again. You have
you have helped me when I was a
child.
child.
Very good. So what is your answer? Have helped or helped?
Help.
Oh, why help? Because it's past tense, happened in the past, or action up to now happening? Okay, let me help you. Yes, your answer is correct. Thank you, Noreen. Now, you help me. Why help me only, Natanisha? Why we need to use past tense? What helped me when I was a child? Action already happened or up to now still happening?
Still happening.
Really? Still now helping up to now help also? Or help finish? Action finish?
Help is finished
Yeah.
already.
Oh, yes. Finish already help. When? When I was a child, when still young. But now, not young anymore. Big already. So, you helped me when I was a child. Past tense already. When I was a child. Not up to now. If there is you have helped me when I was a child up to now, then it could be present perfect. But in this sentence, it's happened already when I was a child. So you helped me when I was a child. Okay. Um, Oh, this time you are going to change the sentences to the present perfect tense because these sentences present and then past. You have to make it present perfect. And you are going to use have or has plus past participle. Now, example number 1. He works in a pharmacy. He works in a pharmacy is simple present. So we have to use it present perfect. We have to put has. Why has? Because subject is singular he. And then we have to add worked past. The past participle of works is work. So it becomes now he has worked in a pharmacy. Okay? We have to add has or have and then past participle of the verb. Now first, let's look first number 2. The subject here is I. I. So what do we use here? I have or I has?
Uh, I have.
Have, because subject is I. And what is the past participle of invite? Akarima. What is the past tense of invite? Akarima, what is the past tense of invite? Invite. We have to put D. Invited. So, what will happen to the sentence now? How to make present perfect in number 2? Yalinda? I have plus invited. So, what is the present perfect sentence now in number 2? Yalinda, are you there? Yalinda? Oh, not there. How about Nura Ira? Can you help? Okay. How about Tira? How to do this? Number 2. I,
Uh,
I.
I have invited Kate to the party.
Very good. Okay. So you're right. It becomes now I plus have, because subject I should be have,
Invited.
plus past participle. So it becomes I have invited Kate to the party. Okay. So you're right. In the blank, I have invited Kate to the party. I have invited Kate to the party. So number 2, you also have to look at the subject. You. What do you need? Have or has? And then past participle. You answer by yourself. I already helped you in number 2. And number 4, she. The subject is she. So what should you use? She have, she has. And then 5, they. You answer on you write in the book first. We will discuss later. Number 5, they is plural. So they have, they has. And then 6, David is singular. So David has, David have. You try to answer first, and we will check later if your answers are correct. I want you to try first. You have to remember if the subject is singular, or I, you, I and you, and plural, you have to use have. But the subject is singular, you have to use has. Finish? Tut, 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 tut. Done? Not yet? Remember, subject, singular, has, plus past participle. If subject is plural, and I and you have to use have, plus past participle. You're still writing.
Finish. I finish.
Finish.
We still have to study primary English. Why did I get conversation? Is that conversation primary? Yes, primary, because conversation is for...
With I wonder, sure.
No, conversation I wonder is for Friday. reading
Teacher,
this
another
afternoon.
10 minutes. Another 30 minutes, teacher.
Yes. Use another book. Primary English. Oh, for a while. I will explain the homework first. Next page will be your homework 27 and 28. 28 is conversation. In page 27, I will explain first. You have to put for and since. Again, you have to put for or since. Remember, you use for if it tells how long action happened. And we use since if it tells start. There is a starting time. There is a time when the action starts. You use since. We use for to tell how long. So you have to you choose whether the sentence needs for or the sentence needs since. Example number 1. They have lived in Chiang Mai since 2015. Why we use since? Because it tells when they start to live there. They start to live there 2015. So we use since. Okay? Now, again, you use since if you see there when it start. If it says when it start, we use since. We use for if it tells how long. How long? Okay. Now, letter B, you are going to correct the mistake. Each sentence has a mistake. You are going to write the sentence correctly. Example number 1. We have wait for 10 minutes. What's wrong here? Wait should be past participle or past tense. We have to put ed. So correct is we have waited for 10 minutes. And then number 2, there is wrong. Something's missing. There is a word missing here in number 2. Number 3, I have lived here since 1 year. Is since correct or not? Number 4, she have worked in a bank. She and then have. Are you sure it should be she have? So you have to write it correctly. And then number 5, you have visit your cousins. Have is past present perfect. Have, but here is visit is present. So it's wrong. So you have to correct it. And then 6, we have practice for 10 o'clock. Is that correct? There is specific time, start, but it is 4, so it's wrong. Now now letter C, you have to complete the sentences by choosing the correct verb in the box and write them in the blank. Chat, clean, cook, dance, help, and play. Example number 1, it takes a long time to make a cake. We have cooked for 2 hours. So the next sentence, you choose the correct verb. And in page 28, or on page 28, you're going to read the conversation and read the sentence and choose the correct answer. Okay? So before we end the grammar, let me repeat. We use present perfect again to tell action that happened in the past and still action is happening now. Okay? We use we use has for singular and have for plural past participle. And then one more thing, we use for if we tell about how long period of time. We tell about the period of time, how long action is happening. We use for, and we use since to tell the start of the happening. When the action start to happen, we use since. Okay? That is present perfect tense. Okay, students? Do you understand?
Yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
I have 2 minutes. Let's check first your answers here in page 26. Go back first to page 26. Let us check your answers. Okay. So number 2, number 2 is what? I have invited Kate to the
I have invited.
party. Oh, number 3, you is Not you.
Uh,
You has, you have.
you
You?
Have.
Ah,
have
you
Have.
you have?
have waited for a long time.
Okay, you have waited for a long time. We use have because I and you and plural, you have to use have. Number 4. Subject is singular, she. So how's the or what's your correct answer? She?
She has played volleyball.
She has played volleyball. We use has because singular subject she has played. Number 5, they. They is plural. So they
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 have.
uh-huh
They have
stopped
the
the
game.
The game.
game. Very good. And number 5, David is singular. So David
Has
has
has learned
About cars.
very good. So David has learned. Put
2 points.
learn ed. Okay. Clap your hands. So I hope you understood this topic today, and you can answer also in our homework. Page 27 and 28. Okay, for 1 minute. Do you want to drink water? 1 minute. 1 minute because we will have 30 minutes more to learn the primary English. For a while, let me